Yo, what up, Fight World? I kept y'all waiting long enough. Let's get into it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing live on the 5. Yes, I am fashionably late. Shout out to Be More, where they see more. We got some stuff to talk about on today's stream. Smash the like button. We did great with the likes. Just, show love, man. New media, we just destroying the competition. We destroying them. That's why what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. I'm destroying them. Get them likes up. Let's talk about it. Man, I want to talk about Tyson Fury. I want to talk about Canelo. I want to talk about Charlo, Derevyanchenko. Listen, I'm going to let the fans pick because I was fashionably late. Y'all want to talk about this Canelo opponent / Derevyanchenko Charlo-ish? Or y'all want to talk about Tyson Fury and the farmer? I'm going to let the fans pick. The fans run the channel. I'm going to let the fans pick. What y'all want to talk about first? Because I got to talk about a little bit of everything. What y'all want to talk about? Smash the like button. The Stream King is back. I want to know what the fans want to talk about. I talk about what the fans want me to talk about. I'm the people's champ. The latest. The greatest. That's us. Me. That's who. What y'all want to talk about? Canelo, Lions. All right, fuck it. That's what I'm seeing. So we gonna y'all done with Fury and shit. And they're like, nah, there ain't nothing to say to that. But I'll talk about Fury at the back half. Or after we get this. Listen, Canelo Alvarez, I was born ready. Man, what a fall from grace. Canelo, very talented fighter. I've always said that. I think he's a student of the game, skilled. But ever since he has joined DAZN, the DAZN platform, and said pay-per-view is dead, it's just been a struggle fest for his opponents. I know I'm not the only one that sees it. And the funny thing is, new media, we got him right where we want him. They desperate as hell. Somebody, listen, this is how you know when old media is desperate. Because when we making crazy points, they just say radical shit. So I made a video in case you guys live under a rock or you didn't subscribe, which you all should be subscribed to my channel. Sources and reports came out today telling you what I already told you in the past, but just confirming it. They are trying to put together, and they're in the final stages, so finalizing Jermall Charlo versus Sergey Derevyanchenko at 160. Fingers crossed. Listen, this is the best news in boxing that is, close to at least being final since the pandemic, since March. There has not been any other fight that I can think of that was announced where I was like, oh, that's a banger. That's a banger. This fight is a good fight, and I'm going to explain that. Shout out to PBC, Al Heyman, Charlo, and Derevyanchenko. This a banger. Everybody put this a banger. This right here, Charlo versus Derevyanchenko, that's going to show me something. That's a banger. Everybody type, that's a banger. Texas, y'all got one. Shout out to Lions Only and all that. Bro, to come off a pandemic, you have a PBC fighter and champion, WBC champion, Jermall Charlo, taking a dangerous fight. Vice versa. You got a guy who just fought for a title, should have had the title in Derevyanchenko. And he got robbed, and he's already right back in the mix, which he deserves. Because he did get robbed versus Triple G. And he's going after a lion like Charlo. Hey, that's true boxing. I ain't got nothing. Shout out to Derevyanchenko. Shout out to the Ukraine. Shout out to PBC, Lions Only, Jermell and Jamal. Whoever I got to thank. But thank you. Deliver us from evil. Because that's a banger. That's a banger. That's a great fight. Listen, we got old media. I would even say they're on the ropes, but I think they got knocked out. They got world start. Old media is dead. The haters is mad, and they're trying to find a way to make that fight not relevant or not seem cool. But they trapped. Shout out to my man Blue Blood Sports TV. He working hard for y'all. He working hard for you on y'all channel to get some content. Show him some love. He said this might be a trap fight. Salute to my bro, Boxingego. He beat Triple G. Man, he definitely, bro. This is how I know Triple G got his ass whooped when he fought Derevyanchenko, because he looked like he was gonna either get stopped or get dropped, and the referee jumped in the middle at such a weird time. I don't know how many of y'all remember that fight fresh, but I remember Derevyanchenko got dropped earlier in the fight, similar to him getting dropped by Jacobs. He got dropped one time, just like Jacobs got dropped by Triple G one time. But when he got back up, he had a cut too. Derevyanchenko's a savage, bro. Very durable. He started bringing it to Triple G. And Triple G, he didn't like that pressure. He didn't know how to keep that pressure off. He was like, no, God. And he was forced into a slugfest and uncomfortable pressure. And Derevyanchenko hurt Triple G. So remember Abel Sanchez, Triple G's old promoter, and Triple G himself, they kept lying to the public saying they have never been hurt in sparring and they had never been hurt in the amateurs. Triple G got like almost 400 fights, 350 or whatever. They said he had never been hurt in the amateurs, never hurt in sparring, and never hurt in a pro fight. Never been down. Now I could believe he got a chin because I've seen him take some monster shots. So I could believe he's never been down. You know, it's possible. That's definitely possible. I ain't seen no clips of him down. However, to say that you're fighting the best in the world and you've never had your bell rung, that's cap, yo. If you're a boxer and you have never got your bell rung, then you ain't fighting the right people, bro. Because it's inevitable. If you had an off night and you get hit by the right person, you're going to get your bell rung. You're going to be buzzing a little bit. You ain't no one man above that. So Abel and Triple G to me was capping, and I told you that. Shout out to Kevin Slims. He said salute ego to the chat and to Blue Blood. Yeah, bro. We working. Yeah, bro. They talking about Triple G ain't never been hurt. Shit. He was hurting that Derevyanchenko shit. It makes all the sense in the world. And I told you, listen, I have no problem with Triple G. He's cool. But the monster that old media tried to build up Triple G as, and HBO was part of it, which is probably why they're no longer in the boxing game, because it started to become so far-fetched with the commentary, and they started trying to sell you and force feed certain fighters. I'm sounding like Pacquiao shit. Certain fighter, there's something that fighter. Y'all got my, bro. I'll be turning into my accents. I don't know if you understand. Like when I be doing my impressions, it's like I be talking like Pacquiao at the bank and shit. Yes, I would like to deposit that money for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I do enough of these impressions and shit. It just be coming out in my regular life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you have to be an impressionist like me to understand it, but I be like sometimes my regular dialect, I notice I'll start talking and it's not my regular voice. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'll be at the bank talking like fucking Pacquiao for no reason. Yes, I need that traveler's check for that traveler's check. Like I'm like, what the fuck? Why I say it like that? You know, the bank teller looking at me crazy and shit, bro. You know, you go to you fucking a bitch with the Pacquiao accent and shit. Yes, who is your daddy? I want to beat it up, speed it up, then I beat that one. You know, never mind. I'm really into boxing, so you never been so into boxing when you have sex, you bring into boxing it. I would like to go several rounds with that one. Bro, never mind. Let me stop. Nah, I'm just saying, you get in the bedroom feeling like Pacquiao. I just drank a fifth of vodka. Dare me to drive. You know, I'm off the Hennessy. Bro, I don't know. I don't know what y'all be on, but I be on my Pacquiao shit when I be slaying them. I be slaying. Oh my God, man. When I be slaying them, I be on my pot. I be putting that Pacquiao mama curse, that voodoo on there. I put that voodoo on that motherfucker, bro. Yes, who is your daddy? I want to. I can tell, bro. I be on my Pacquiao shit in them guts. What the fuck? Smash the like button. The Stream King is back. See, I remember I took that little break. I didn't do no streams. I know y'all miss me. Y'all don't. Hold on. I need to blow my nose. Hold on. Let me stop. I'm just saying, I'll be really with this boxing shit. It gets stuck with you. Somebody said, "Hey, Ego, you gonna meet us at the bar this Friday?" Yes, it's up to my promoter, Bob Edom. Like, I'll just be saying shit. I don't even know what I'm talking about half the time. Motherfuckers invite you out to the club and shit. You talking about it's up to your promoter and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Me and the fellas, we hitting up the club. You want to come on Friday? It's up to my promoter. I'm just doing my job. Bro, I'll be never mind. Whatever. Anyway, Charlo versus Derevyanchenko. Can I get some flame emojis? Because I'm the motherfucking Stream King. Look at the motherfucking wheels. If you like that fight, I need to see y'all reach into your iPhone Pro Max 11, your Android, whatever the fuck, Obama phone, Cricket. I know some of you, for the broke motherfuckers that be watching my shit, look in your Obama phone, look in your Nokia flip phone, and put that fire emoji if your phone actually has that. Because I know some of y'all got them old-ass phones because y'all not balling like us. I need some fire emoji. That's fire. That shit fire. What? I need the fire emojis, bro. Y'all don't like that? Y'all pissing me off. I need more fire than that. Like, I read that. I was type hype. I was like, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm going to wake up to news and Jamal Charlo. He's going to fight Derevyanchenko. That's what you telling me, huh? Yeah, so you mean Lions only he gonna fight another credible middleweight, huh? That really beat Golovkin, huh? Yeah, that's what. Damn, fucking backdraft. Y'all look like y'all about to blow the chat up, like burn this shit down. Yeah, because I'm gonna burn this motherfucker down. Huh? Y'all going crazy with the fire. Okay, you fucking arsonists. Bro, y'all going crazy with the fire. Calm down. Stop with the fire. Shit. Fucking backdraft over here. Yeah, I'm the Stream King. This shit comes so natural to me. We just have fun. We just talk boxing. I say my piece. Pensacola, we talk tonight. Bay Area, we talk tonight. California, we talk tonight. That's a good fight, though. In case y'all wondering, I'm off that yerba. This ain't no drink. This that yerba, mate. Yeah, I'm off that yerba. I got that yerba. Mate. That sounds like an Eddie Hearn energy drink. Yerba, mate. Chat shit bang. Chat shit slagging your mum. Your shit house dosa. Your dosa yerba, mate. Yerba, mate. Your chocolate brownie. You're like, what? Eddie Hearn ass energy drink. I'm off that yerba, mate. Random ass lizard. What? What does that mean? I don't get it. I got a Motorola Razr flip phone. Hey, see? You tripping, bro. You just holding on to that? This motherfucker had a flip phone since Chingy. Since the Chingy ringtone. Pick me up if you want to come roll with me. And you was my lady. It was word how we met, huh? She was with her mom at bank. You had that since Chingy. You had the Chingy ringtone, huh? You had a motherfucking Jaquan ringtone, huh? Everybody in the bar getting tipsy. Bro, you had that since Jaquan, since Mims. Get that Nokia the fuck up out of here. That man say he got a, bro, he got before the BlackBerry. That motherfucker got a Blueberry. What the fuck? Nah, bro, what y'all mean? Bro, he had that Chingy ass phone from 2005. I like the way you do that right there. Bro, he got the fucking Chingy jackpot phone and shit. Meet me at the Holiday Inn. You got that Chingy phone, bro, back when Chingy was out. Remember that song with him and Tyrese Tyrese, that shit used to slap. Every time I try to leave, something keep pulling me back. Me back, telling me you need me in my life. You was meant to be, we were meant to be. You had that since Chingy. Get him, what? That man had the Nokia Chingy phone, bro. Pick me up if you want to come roll. Hey, I can't front. Shout out to Jason Weaver. So, you know that song, that Chingy? That Chingy? Hey, I can't front. Chingy has some hits, bro. That Chingy with Jason Weaver. So, Jason Weaver was in ATL with T.I. Hey, Kodak Black, fisted expeditiously. But that's also Simba from The Lion King. For you poo butt rookies, y'all don't know that. But this man had the phone since Chingy. He said he had a flip phone, a Razor or some shit. Can you even download apps and shit? That motherfucker the girl trying to send him nudes and shit with the Razor. Can you even get that? Can she send nudes to you? This shit got to download and all types of shit. Because I remember back in the day, you couldn't just get pictures. It'd be like an email or something. It was like picture mail. I had like Sprint back in the day. It was like Sprint PCS picture mail. Like, what the fuck? Just send that shit through. This man had the phone since Chingy. Yeah. Smash the like button. DTP. How we do. Hey. Yo, pick me up if you want to come roll with me. And you was my baby. And you was my lady. Bro, y'all remember this? It was word how we met, huh? She was with her mom at bank up. I'm with my son, cash in a check. Bro, Chingy had some hits. I can't even front. Bro, this man had the phone since fucking Nelly came out. If you wanna go take a ride with me, 3 wheeling in the gun, Kinsey. Oh, why do I fit? This motherfucker, this is country grammar. If you wanna go take a ride with me, 3 wheeling in the back in the go seat. Zoop, zoop. Oh, why do I feel this? Hey, must be the money. I'm done, bro. This man had it since the fucking Nelly. I open up shop at 13. Down, go to back in OC. Hey, in the Ruby. I'm from the Show Me State. Show me 7, I'll show you 8. Bro, this motherfucker had it since Country Grammar. Hey, that Country Grammar, shout out to Nelly. That was a classic album. Bro, he said, I'm from the Show Me State. Show me 7, I'll show you 8. He was killing on that. All right, Nelly, you got one. That Country Grammar that shit was hard. A batter up, fish don't fry in the kitchen, beans don't burn in the grill. Bro, I'm tripping. It took a hold. Bro, I wish I could sing, bro, and harmonize. I'll really kill y'all. I could rap, but I can't sing, bro. Y'all don't remember that? Fish don't fry in the kitchen, beans don't burn on the grill. This man said, E-I, uh-oh. He hit me with the E-I, uh-oh. What's poppin' tonight? Bro, that shit, Nelly had some hit, bro. Nelly, he needs his credit, bro. Nelly really had hits, though. I'm from the Show Me State. Show me 7, I'll show you 8. Bro, what? That shit was crazy when Nelly came out, bro. Batter up. Yeah, shout out to Nelly. Bro, I had Vocal. I never wore the Band-Aid, though. I wasn't fucking with the Band-Aid. Like, what you got, a boo-boo? You got a Demetrius Andre? Them motherfucker got a Band-Aid. I never got into that, but his music was cool. That EI shit. Day? Wait a minute now. Bro. Oh my God. How did the EI show? I'm a sucker for Conroe, road, manicure though, eh? Fendi Capri pants and Paris through go. 1 or 2 rounds, I'm dropping the matter. I can take to the pro. Hey, Nelly was kind of killing that shit. All right, let's focus. Let's focus. Hey, smash the like button, y'all. Y'all going crazy in the comments. Nelly and Kelly Rowland. Everything they do, you know, make it easy and thank you. Nelly had hits, bro. He had hits, bro. I give him that. Hey, I even like that song with him and Jagged Edge. Where the party at, dirty? Round 130. Bro, that motherfucker. That man said he at the party. Where the party at, dirty? Yeah, that's my shit. All right, hold on. Willem Ford, thank you for all you do for boxing. All I learned about it from you. Shout out to William Ford. I appreciate you. Terry Smoot Jr. I'm mad ego going in on me and my old flip phone. Bro, come on. Hey, we gotta put the super chats together and get my man a new phone. Why you got that though? Shout out to old media. Just kidding. You trying to switch sides. All right, Jedi. This motherfucker's on some Star Wars shit trying to switch sides. You got new media on Lock King. Keep it going. Yeah, it's all. We just joking. You ain't the real ops. He said Kelly Rowland over Jada Pinkett. Nah, I'm trying to entangle with. Never mind. Let me stop. That's my new shit. I'm on that entanglement. Fucking engagement. I'm on that entanglement. Like August Alsina. Bitch, a senior. Feeling like a senior. I said like August Alsina, like feeling like Floyd Sr. Nah, bro, I'm not doing no engagements. I'm doing entanglements. That's my new shit. Bro, I'm married to the game, bro. Boxing is just my entanglement. You feel me? Ja Rule had hits too. What would I be without you? Yeah, Ja had some hits with his screaming ass. Holla, holla. Oh my God, dollars. Yeah, he had hits. Cool G Rap, best rapper alive. You doing too much, but shout out to Cool G Rap. Hey, I see. I know he hype. He said, "Bruh, is no one as hype as I am for this fight?" Nah, bro, we are. We're gonna talk about it. My man Daniel Mason, he said, "New media boss. That's something they gotta deal with." Canelo entanglement. He said he entangled with Golden Boy and DAZN. I am so done. Bro, I'm done with you, bro. He said Canelo in an entanglement with DAZN and Golden Boy. Hey, you know you wrong. You did that to be funny, Daniel Mason. You know you wrong. No, all right, back to, okay, Charlo, what's the name? That's a banger. That fight right there, that's a bang. Listen, I'm the realest in the game. Like, I have full creative control. Boxing has missed me recently. And what I mean is, like, I ain't really been interested in a lot of stuff that's going on in boxing. Now, I'm not, like, I'm always a boxing fan. But what I'm saying, these pandemic matches, that's what they feel like. That's what they seem like. Like, some people are putting out like Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren in Top Rank. Like, I'm just being real, bro. What are, like, Top Rank, they getting hit with obstacles. They were like, oh, boxing's back, and they rushed back, and motherfuckers failing for COVID, then getting rescheduled and failing for COVID again. Like, goddamn, like, maybe y'all shouldn't have rushed back. I'm just being real. I'm being real. Jamel Herring, in case you guys don't know, he's supposed to fight on the main event tomorrow, right? He's supposed to fight tomorrow. And he got pulled because they said he tested positive again. I think he denies it, but they're not taking no chances. So now they have Michaela Mayer, and she's bumped up to the main event. Shout out to Mike from Boston. I didn't even know he was with us right now, but Mike from Boston. Awesome. Bro, if anybody comes in with a fake Boxing Ego username, they automatically terminated. You about to lose your job. Get it done. You about to lose your job. Say it with me. Are you about to lose your job? If they ever come in, bro, my shit is verified. Listen, if I ever type anything in the comment, you will instantly know that it's me because I'm the Don. I'm the man. Right? If I ever type anything, you will know if it's from me or an imposter because it'll look like that in the comment section. You see how it's yellow and it has the check mark. So if anyone comes in with some other shit off top, block them because you know it's cap. So shooters, you know what to look for. If they're using my picture, why would, if you hate my channel so much, let's unpack this. Why would you even save a picture of me to your phone? Isn't that like weird? Like, I hate this channel so much that I'm going to impersonate them and download his picture to my phone or tablet or mobile device just to upload under a fake picture. Like, why would you? Who goes? That's like some Stan level shit. I didn't realize how famous I was until I start seeing that type of shit. That's weird. Like, why would you, if you hate something so bad or dislike or never agree with it, why would you even want a picture of me in your phone? That's like some real life Stan. Dear Ego, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my cell pager and my home phone at the bottom. I sent 2 letters in autumn. You must not have got them. There probably was a problem at the post office. What's been up, man? How's your daughter? I'm about to have a daughter. Guess what I'm going to call her? I'm going to name her Ego. Like, the fuck? These motherfuckers is weird. Oh, yeah, fucking Ego. Lego, my ego, ego. Like, what the fuck? Do y'all have nuts? Like, this is just to the men. Like, do y'all got, like, are your balls attached? I'm just curious because this is like no nut behavior. Like, did you guys like have testicles removed? Because this is just weird. Do y'all have testicles? Pause. I'm just curious. Like, who does all this weird, goofy? See, I'm not part of this millennial generation and shit. Like, stalker, single white female. Remember that movie and shit? Bro, hand to rock the cradle, all this weird shit. I'm not really with that. Pull up, bro. Yeah, it'll be the hand to rock the cradle. Anyway, it's just weird. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fucking Ego. Oh, look at your beard. I don't give a fuck if it's kids or whoever the fuck it is, bro. Toddlers, anybody can get it. Like, if it's a fetus, it's just weird behavior from any individual. So I'm really questioning your upbringing at that point. Like, do you have a father figure? Do you have somebody that loves you? You know what I'm saying? Or you like, who raised y'all? That's all I'm wondering. But anyway, back to Charlo. Smash the like button. Charlo versus Derevyanchenko is an awesome fight. And old media is stuck like Chuck. They stuck like fuck because they have no answers for all the shit that they perpetrate and perpetuate. And Pierre, what's up? And now all this shit is coming crashing down for old media. All the stuff that they allegedly hate. Like, bro, I'm just being real. Gervonta Tank Davis, I told you, I know him. He's a star. I've always said that. But this is the type of dumb shit you can listen to me or you can listen to them being old media. I tell you, Gervonta Tank Davis is a star. I said I seen it with my own too. The reaction he gets when he fights, how many people show up. I've seen it. But old media is the type to tell you, oh, nobody's checking for Gervonta. He's a woman beater. Just stupid shit. This is what they telling you, right? But correct me if I'm wrong and you disagree. I really feel like Gervonta Davis, his debacle with Ivan Redcash, this is getting more attention and more viewership than promoters' actual fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, Top Rank has a fight card tomorrow, and people are checking Tank's Instagram to see if he's sparring with Redcash. Bro, I did a video yesterday, one of many, and the Tank video in less than a day got 12,000 views. You see what I'm saying? Like, Tank is big business. People are interested. And this is just him sparring with somebody and leaking a tape. But something so small. This is what's his name? Frank Warren put out a card, and they said it did 5,000 views. I do that on YouTube, like what? And with no backing, no network, nobody to help me out like that except for the fans. And you doing 5,000 views, but let old media tell it. This is what's popping, and Gervonta Davis ain't popping. I mean, it just sounds foolish. You know, look at Eddie Hearn. He has his fight cam coming. I ain't heard nobody even talk about this. Tank sparring is getting more attention than half of these fight cards. That's just what it is, bro. And old media is angry. Listen, I'm telling you what it is. I don't have a side and all this stupid shit. None of these motherfuckers pay me directly. I get paid off of y'all in boxing just for my coverage. I'm just telling you what it is because that's I'm straight like that. You see what I'm saying? Kevin Slims, old media say Loma is a star. Boom. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Tank fake ass sparring or whatever you want to call it, or like fake fight sparring, Ivan Redcash, that's bigger than any Lomachenko talk really right now. We ain't had no new developments with Lomachenko and Teofimo. We just waiting on a date, see if they can get it done. You see what I'm saying? So once again, everybody old media tries to put in the forefront and do all this extra shit to hype up. It just never be that person, you know? And then meanwhile, you got people like Ego's Army, New Media, me, who call it fair, and it don't have to sound outlandish when we say stuff. Look at Felicia. She said nobody checking in on Loma. That's what I'm saying. But HBO, they're, oh yeah, Loma, he's the Matrix. No Moshchenko. Y'all the only ones saying that. He was never no Moshchenko to me. Who the fuck he no Moshchenko or whatever? He didn't do that to no Mikey Garcia. Then miss me. And he has yet to do it to Teofimo. Make Teofimo quit. An able-bodied young cat who's bigger than you with power in both hands. Make him quit. Then we can talk. But we know it's not going to be that type of fight. So it's looking crazy for old media. I feel like old media is Karen. You know all the Karens in the world? Like there's a street vendor and they had a fruit stand. And I seen these two Caucasian people. They were like, what are you doing? You're not allowed to sell that fruit in LA or whatever. And they're filming. It was just like, who are you? You know, that's what old media reminds me of. People like that. Like they're just meddling other people's business. They're just in the way. Like, let these people make money. Why do you're gonna stop what you're doing to police a street vendor? Like, if you want fruit, get some fruit from them. If you don't, shut the fuck up. Get in your Volvo or whatever, and who cares? Like, if they get arrested or whatever, why would that even be any of your concern? No, bro, I'm man, come on, bro. Old media is Karen. I promise you. She was like, the lady was like, the sheriffs are on the way. I was like, the sheriffs? Off a fruit stand? Hey, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. The sheriffs. So, in the middle of the Rona, and rioting and different shit that's happened in the recent climate, the sheriffs are on the way over a fruit stand? Really? Because you asking them for, even if they have a permit, is who the fuck are you? You the food inspector? Why would they have to show it to some random person? Old media is Karen. I'm telling you, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. So, you know, new media, old media exist in the regular world too. You know, I happen to cover the sport of boxing, but it's the same shit. It's the same motherfuckers that would stop somebody or try to cock block or hate on somebody trying to make a living that don't really have nothing to do with them. Like, I can understand if there was like maybe selling drugs in a school zone or some shit like that. Maybe you turn into, you know, Captain America or whatever. But the motherfuckers selling fruit, just people selling fruit, and that's you're gonna, like, you don't have nothing to do. Like, I feel like when I go out with the purpose. I run errands. Oh shit, I gotta go to the grocery store. Boom, I gotta return this at Target. You see what I'm saying? Like, I go specific things. Oh, I gotta buy a new lamp. Let me go check this out. You know what I mean? I don't just be out just meddling in people's business and shit. So that, I feel like old media is Karen. Hey, I'm allowing y'all a little bit too much more freedom. Let me be clear. Stop saying a bunch of names in my chat. I don't give a fuck about none of the people, so stop name dropping them because that's not what we do over here. Please. I run my channel a certain way. I don't care because then they're going to think I'm talking about them and I don't even know who some of these people y'all is talking about. So if you don't want to get blocked, do not mention nobody else's name, especially in a slanderous way. If you know who's out there, talk about that in your own forums and shit. You don't use my platform to name drop. That's not what I'm here for. You know the usual suspects. Some of them I recognize the people you're saying, but I don't care what they're doing. I'm just talking about, you know, the overall energy that is brought to boxing. So please stop saying specific people's name because I don't even know who some of these people are. Please stop because that's op behavior. I told you, listen, don't do the same thing with me. You don't have to go to someone else's channel and say, oh, but Boxingego said this. Fuck it. I get my own traffic, my own money. I don't need that. So don't do it either way. Please don't. Anywho, Derevyanchenko, old media is struggling because they can't find no way to shit on Charlo now because Charlo versus Derevyanchenko is just a good no, it's good. I just seen, but it's like one person does it and then other people start doing it, and I kept seeing people's name. I'm not here for that. So now we're all on the same page. Cool. But anyway, old media is really struggling right here because they're trying to find a way to shit on this fight, but there's really not an angle. There's not an angle. A good fight is a good fight. You see what I'm saying? What's up, LJ? A good fight's a good fight. Charlo versus Derevyanchenko. What can you honestly say as a true boxing fan that makes you hate that fight? Stylistically, Charlo is an entertaining fighter to watch. He's not a runner and all this other stupid shit. So normally they take the black fighter, particularly, and they call him the runner. We've seen it for years. If you exhibit a certain style and you're black, that's like, oh, you already got 2 strikes. You're a runner and you're boring because you have craftiness, you're stealthy, lateral movement, you utilize the ring. But you can't even use that stereotype with Jamal because even though Jamal Charlo has skill for sure, he doesn't run. Like what fight did he fight somebody where he was like just excessively moving and running away from the person? He doesn't even fight like that. So that's one, the hating for dummies that the manual that old media tries to use. That's one thing you can't say about this fight. Same thing with Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko ain't no slouch. He ain't no sucker. He come to bring it. We just seen that in his October fight with Golovkin. They always find something to trash on the black and brown fighters. Big facts. Big facts, them. Yeah. I told you. See? You know? They always find some way or try to find some way, but you can't even say that with Charlo or Derevyanchenko. They both come to bring it. So why would we expect that we wouldn't get a collision? They're both skilled fighters that, I mean, based on how they've always fought, unless they start some new game plan to fight each other, it should be explosive. So that's a great thing. We know about both guys. Derevyanchenko fought for a title his last fight, and he really should have got the title. He literally beat Golovkin, and we all watched the robbery. You see what I'm saying? We all watched the robbery. So, with that being said, there's no reason he shouldn't be in another big fight because he really beat Triple G. So, realistically, not only is this a good fight with one title, it should really be a unification because if you watch the Triple G Derevyanchenko fight, like Brona said, y'all know I beat that boy. He beat Golovkin. They just didn't give it to him. So this should really be a unification. Here's another thing. Old media's savior, Triple G Golovkin, no guy, he just fought him. So how you gonna shit on the black fighter in this situation by saying, oh, why is he fighting Derevyanchenko when Triple G just fought Derevyanchenko. And to make that more messed up for old media, Canelo sent an offer or allegedly really wanted to fight Derevyanchenko. So how are you going to hate on a fight this great? How are you going to hate on it? What's your angle? We know he beat Triple G. He was good enough of a person for Triple G to fight. He didn't lose stock, even though he took the loss, because we know he didn't lose for real. And Canelo, after the Triple G fight, was trying to fight him. So it's similar to the Brandon Adams Charlo fight. Triple G was looking at Brandon Adams coming off the Contender win, and Brandon Adams got offers from DAZN and Triple G, and also from Jamal Charlo and Showtime, and he went and fought Charlo. So old media, they tried their best to switch and say, oh, why is Charlo fighting Brandon Adams? But Triple G was trying to fight Brandon Adams, and they didn't say nothing. Bro, they trapped. Old media is trapped. This is what happens when you don't know shit about boxing and you bet with your heart and, you know, race or racism, you know, shit like that. You always get caught up because you can't keep it real and you can't keep it consistent. Savant, $2 super chat. Appreciate you. You can't keep it real. That's all you had to do is keep it real, and they fail to do that each and every time. That's why they look crazy every time. You see what I'm saying? Make sure y'all get the likes up, please. Smash the like button. So there's really no angle for old media to even hate. But beyond that, how the fuck post-pandemic can you hate on Jamal Charlo and Derevyanchenko when you look at the competition? Name a fight that the competition has put on post-pandemic that is better than that. I'm just being real. Let's go. I'm ready to go. So Top Rank, let's go through their roster. Out of all the post-pandemic fights since Top Rank came back, name one fight that is announced that compares with Charlo versus Derevyanchenko. I'm stating the brutally honest truth and the facts. That's why we'll always be celebrated. I don't have a horse in the race. I'm asking you a question. Name a top-ranked fight where a main event was better than Jamal Charlo and Derevyanchenko, which looks to be in the final stages of getting made. Bro, Top Rank's cards aren't even holding together. Gerald Miller, Big Baby Miller, failed a drug test. Then they had the second Big Baby Miller, Jared Anderson, right? His fight got canceled, and then it got canceled again. So how you have two Big Baby Millers and both of their fights are getting canceled for different reasons? Jamel Herring had a fight 2 weeks ago, and then they rescheduled it 15 days later, and it got canceled again this morning. He's supposed to fight tomorrow. This is all the same. This is all the same stuff, right? What card do they have that you feel is better than that? I'm asking the questions. I asked the tough questions. They said Crawford might not come back this year. That sucks. I enjoy watching Crawford. Shakur Stevenson, he already fought, and it wasn't against a big name. You know what I'm saying? You had several people fail for COVID and got kicked off of cards. UFC's over on ESPN killing. You know, Masvidal versus Usman, that's big business for ESPN or for UFC, which is on ESPN as well. I'm just being real. So what big fights post-pandemic has Top Rank put out? But you could switch gears and say Frank Warren. He just came out with this fight schedule, and they said it did 5,000 views. What big fights is he doing? He got one, Daniel Dubois versus Joe Joyce, but they're both taking interim fights, and we got to hope they don't get injured or COVID or, you know, anything crazy, and then or lose or look bad, because then it could compromise Dubois. But I do like Dubois versus Joe Joyce. Then you look at Eddie Hearn. He came out with his fight camp. What's his best fight? Dillian White versus Povetkin, two people who failed drug tests in the last several years. So, old media is struggling. Old media is struggling bad because they know where everything I'm saying is true. Then look at the biggest guy on the zone, Canelo Alvarez. They talking about he might fight Quigley. Quigley? He finna fight Tom Selleck, Quigley down under. Crikey, man. That's annoying. Like, who? What? Why? Where? Quigley. Man. I don't know. What is Golden Boy doing with Canelo's career? And the zone. Bro, that was an ESPN article, and they said Canelo might fight Quigley. Listen to my shooter. Look what I want to show y'all. Look what he got this weekend. This is my shooter business brain. That shit's wet, huh? See, kiddos, you work hard, save your money. You can get something like that. Bro, who the fuck, bro, Golden Boy got to stop. They keep saying Canelo wants to fight the best, right? They keep saying Canelo wants to fight the best, but you're not making the best fights. No way, Quigley. Okay, listen, I'm so sick of this. Y'all calling me a liar? Yeah, okay, you calling me a liar, huh? I'm lying? Okay. See, I wait for moments like this. They calling me a liar, y'all. They said I'm a liar. Okay. I'm lying? Okay. Smash the like button. They said Ego out here lying again. They said the boy Ego. Smash the like button. They said I'm lying. Okay. Y'all see this. ESPN. Promoter. Golden Boy. If Canelo fights in September, he's going to make less. They said I'm lying, though. Okay. They said I'm lying. Okay. They said I'm lying. They said I'm Simba. Eric Gomez, president of Golden Boy, on ESPN. What does that say? Eric Gomez, Golden Boy president, also said that middleweights Jason Quigley and Toriano Johnson would be in consideration. They are both promoted by Golden Boy. And this whole article is about Canelo Alvarez. And it says, because it's not like where we were a year ago when everything was normal and fine, everything was business as usual. It's not business as usual right now. We're in a pandemic. We're not going to close the door, but we're not going to handicap ourselves, especially right now during the pandemic. You need all the help you can get, said Gomez. Adding, choosing a foe for Canelo Alvarez is every much, you see this? Choosing a foe for Alvarez, Canelo, is every much a budgetary issue as it is making the most appealing fight. Jason Quigley and Toriano Johnson. All right, Golden Boy. Okay, DAZN. Bro. And then now with this news that, see, old media they had a bunch of reporters and people that were making it like Canelo was going to fight Derevyanchenko. But me, that's who I told you. I said, why? I said, I see him fighting Charlo. That's an easier fight to make. They're aligned with the same people. Derevyanchenko, I think he got Keith Connolly. He had DeBella. I don't know if he's still with him. And he's working with Al Heyman. Al Heyman has Charlo, and Charlo has his own Lions Only promotion. That's an easy fight to make. And I told you this, and old media said, oh, no, you know, Canelo's going to get him. Canelo's the face of boxing, man. Canelo is the A side, so whatever Canelo wants. You know, that's what they said, bro. They said Canelo is the face of boxing. So why is the face of boxing his promoter on ESPN talking about budgetary issues and trying to find guys with recent losses out of Canelo fights virtually in 2 or 3 divisions, 160, 168, 175. Why would he be talking about fighting Jason Quigley? Why would he be talking about fighting Toriano Johnson? Toriano Johnson, for you nincompoops that don't know boxing, he got knocked out by Sergey Derevyanchenko. So once again, the Cinnabons are trapped. All the Canelo, if you're just a Canelo fan, I ain't got no problem with you because I'm a Canelo fan. I'm talking about the Cinnabons, the select group of Canelo fans that no matter what he does will not be objective, will not be realistic, will not keep it real, and they will defend him at all costs. The Cinnabons. You know when you go to Cinnabon and you get that half dozen where it's like 6 cinnamon rolls? That's who this message is directed to. Those 6 cinnamon rolls, those 6 Cinnabons that defy common sense and logic and defend Canelo no matter what. Derevyanchenko, if the Charlo fight gets done, how can old media shit on Derevyanchenko when we know he really beat Triple G, when we know Canelo Alvarez agrees with ego that he beat Triple G, and if names like Jason Quigley and Toriano Johnson are on the menu or potential options for Canelo, guess what? Derevyanchenko beat Toriano Johnson. So how is he a bad option? Oh my God, bro. That's one of the eliminator fights to get highly ranked and get mandatory that Derevyanchenko fought. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. Jake! Yeah, you know, smash the like button. Yeah, you know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. Yeah, I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. So this is who they're saying could fight Canelo. He looked like dude from Harlem Nights to me, the one with the stutter. Miss shit, yeah. You remember from Harlem Nights, the boxer? That ironically enough. So Jason Quigley fought him, and look, he didn't even fight in 2018, and Derevyanchenko knocked him out. Right there. You see that? Right there. Hold on. Derevyanchenko, you see that? Hold on. Derevyanchenko. In 2017, 3 years ago, Toriano Johnson got knocked out by Derevyanchenko. So old media got to do something, baby. So I just showed you. ESPN says that's an option for Canelo. How is that an option for Canelo? But then he got knocked out by Derevyanchenko. Then he took all of 2018 off. And then he fought a couple times against low-level guys in 2019. And his last fight was a loss to Jason Quigley. And these are the people that Canelo, the fact that tells you everything you need to know. They are mishandling the fuck out of Canelo's career. The fact that his options have come down to this. Bro, Jason Quigley just fought and lost. So you got to know your boxing. You got to know your boxing. So this is Canelo's option, right? He has that record of 18-1. Canelo will fight. Man, come on, bro. This is what Golden Boy said. Look. Oh, actually, he got stopped. Actually, my bad. I said it wrong. Toriano Johnson stopped him. That was his loss. You see? So he lost when he fought Toriano Johnson. So I knew he lost recently. So my bad to Toriano Johnson. I said it wrong. So Toriano Johnson stopped him and ain't fought since. So why would a guy who got stopped last year by Toriano Johnson be in the mix for Canelo? And then Toriano Johnson, like I said, in 2017 got stopped by Derevyanchenko, and he got stopped by Curtis Stevens previously. And this is Canelo's option? Man, stop. So it's looking shaky. On media, where you at? It's looking shaky. Everything that they've said is looking too crazy. It's just looking too crazy, bro. Canelo versus Quigley? Really? Okay. I don't know why they doing this to Canelo's career like that. And I blame Canelo too. Me and Ari before the stream started, we were talking about that. Bro, I blame Canelo because they said he makes the decisions, so he complicit too. You letting Golden Boy do this and like, hey, bro, you got to put me in some better fights. The fans is mad. Golden Boy just keeps saying Canelo is willing to fight. Canelo, he is the best. He wants to fight the best. If he wants to fight the best, then how is Toriano Johnson at this point and Jason Quigley at this point, how is that the best? And then Golden Boy in the whole article is doing a sob story about the pandemic. Listen, in the words of Smokey from Friday, I don't give a fuck. Bro, I don't care. We all in a pandemic. Your business got to keep going on. Like, okay, so do y'all feel sorry for me that boxing is slower and I got to still pump out content on my channel? Does anyone care about my bills? Does anyone care about, oh, damn, Ego can't cover fights right now? Bro, life, tough titty, motherfucker. It's tough for everybody. You guys are making millions. DAZN allegedly has $1 billion. Figure this shit out. I don't care. I have no sympathy, no remorse. And beyond that, the decisions were like this before the pandemic even happened. So I really don't have no remorse. Figure it out. Eric Gomez is talking about, oh, we're in a pandemic and things aren't like they used to be. Well, I don't give a fuck about the good old days. If PBC can possibly get Danny Garcia, Errol Spence, Gervonta Tank Davis, Leo Santa Cruz, and fights like Charlo and Derevyanchenko done, then that's your competition. You got to compete with that. UFC, same thing. UFC is on ESPN Plus pay-per-view, and guess what? They putting out some heaters. I'm looking forward to Stipe Miocic versus DC. That's a backstory and it's a meaningful trilogy. I was really looking forward to Jorge Masvidal as well. When he fought Usman last week. So how are certain entities still coming out with bangers in their respective genre? How? And you want me to feel sorry for millionaire promotions and networks because they're choosing not to make certain shit? Even UFC, they got a featherweight fight if you know UFC, it's Calvin Kattar. That's a good fight. And the person who wins that probably in line for a title shot. You see what I'm saying? And that's an ESPN fight. So UFC, they not complaining about UFC's going to their own island or whatever the fuck. These motherfuckers like Tom Hanks and Castaway trying to make their business do what it do. I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. So why would I feel sorry for boxing for like, oh, we don't have crowd or we don't have a live gate? Figure it out. And another reason why we riding is because I told people this moment was coming. I told you from the beginning, I said digital mob, right? And I'm not going to put no one else's name, but I know that there's people in the space that can understand and feel me. YouTube boxing has always been disrespected. A lot of these companies have prioritized deadline writers and like websites and gave preferential treatment to writers. And I told you the way boxing was going, it's all about digital mob. People are more inclined to click on a Boxing Ego video and listen to me give my commentary, type their comments, than they are going to get a magazine about boxing. You see what I'm saying? And some of these networks and stuff, they didn't understand that. And now everybody's running to digital mob. Everyone's trying to get digital. Everyone's trying to get a podcast. I've been right here this whole time pioneering this digital space. You see what I'm saying? And now we're in a pandemic. You have no choice but to embrace the internet and think outside the box. You can't have a bunch of credentialed media and stuff like that and a bunch of writers like come through easily. They got to take COVID tests and all types of shit. And now all of a sudden, everybody wants to cross over into the YouTube lane. You know what I mean? And you want people to have sympathy, but some of these people in the companies and shit, they never, and it's not me. There's even channels bigger than me, and I've seen little stuff, and I'm like, damn, why are us YouTubers having to struggle to get the proper seating at a fight or whatever the case is, whatever the issue is. But meanwhile, the old media and people, they used people like it's like almost like nepotism, you know, and seniority. And they're like, oh, this guy's been in here covering boxing for 20 years. Yeah, but if you look at where boxing is heading, people aren't picking up magazines. You know, they coming over here to this new media. That's why I said it from the beginning. I predicted this shit. Digital mob. And then now people are talking, oh, no live crowds. You got to be pandemic proof, baby. You got to, life throws you lemons, make lemonade. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Savin. He said, real talk. You were saying DAZN was going to have problems when they first came to the U.S. Boom. I told you. I predicted this shit. And I told you when the pandemic first started, I said DAZN probably going to get hit the hardest. Look at me now. Like Pac said, I predicted this shit into Apocalypse. And for once I was down with niggas and felt. I predicted all of this. And I told you they're going to. Remember, who remembers me saying this? I said, you are not bringing anything to America without new media's approval. I said this. I said this for years. I said, you got to show, you have to pay homage, and we control the narrative. I said these things. I said, it's digital mob. You got to get our buy-in. You got to get our approval. You know what I'm saying? And people, they went about it their own way. And now we're in a pandemic. And now look at them. Now they wishing that they had, you know, boxing ego coverage or digital mob promoting some of the events and shit like that. You know, now networks and it's just a changing of the guard. You see what I'm saying? It's a new time. It's a new day. Like same thing with Ryan Garcia. Ryan, he doesn't have a crazy resume right now, but guess what? He's popular. That has to amount to something compensation wise. Whether you like, this is not Sugar Ray Leonard era of boxing. It'd be great if it was, but it's not. So to not embrace this young kid's, the way he's gravitating with this new generation and using his digital platform and paying him properly, you're going to run into the problems that Golden Boy is running into, because it's a new day. People want boxing to go back to the 80s, but technology is so much past the 80s and 90s or whenever else where it's not going to go back. You know, guys came up on the pay-per-view like Mayweather, Pacquiao. You actually had pay-per-view stars. Now it's different, you know, it's a different time, different game. So I told you everything was headed to this digital mob. And people thought I was joking and didn't want to believe me. Ooh, Business Brain clapped it. Damn, they trying to bully girls in the chat. Weird. Smash the like button. Bro, it's just a wrap for old media. I told you this was coming. I predicted all this. Hey, we're doing greats on the likes. Keep it going. Keep it going. Likes or loot. Y'all pick. Likes or loot. Y'all can pick. But get the likes up or get the loot up. So, yeah, man. I just feel like I don't know. We just in different times. And for Canelo to be who he is and with the options he has, man. Bro, Jason Quigley. I hope Canelo fights Jason Quigley. Like I said, I double dare Golden Boy to make Jason Quigley and Canelo. I dare you to make that. I dare you to make Toriano Johnson. Old media can't stomach what I'm saying. They know it's real, but they can't stomach it. Bro, Canelo ain't the face of boxing. He's a good fighter. He's popular. Nobody will take those things away from him. But at this rate, he ain't the face of boxing no more. Because how are you the face of boxing? If Canelo fought Jason Quigley and Charlo fought Derevyanchenko, I swear from the bottom of my heart, if I could only watch one, it would be Charlo versus Derevyanchenko. You have to be the face of boxing like Mayweather was, which they're trying to make Canelo. You have to be putting on the best events. It's clear to me Canelo is not doing that with the options that are reported. Unless, how are you the face of boxing and you're not putting on the best events anymore? Back in the day when he was fighting Canelo versus Cotto or Canelo Triple G, okay, he was doing numbers. Even Canelo Julio Cesar Chavez, he was doing numbers. So, yeah, you could say you're the face of boxing that whole stretch because nobody was doing better numbers than you. But now it's getting to the point, if Canelo picks the wrong person, nobody's going to even respect his date anymore. Before, it was like this. Canelo fighting in Cinco de Mayo, Canelo fighting September, second week of September. Nobody would even stage their event because they didn't want a direct conflict with him. So they would know that they were going in the daytime, but no one wanted to go heads up. But if Canelo's fighting motherfuckers like Jason Quigley, bro, no one's going to respect they're not going to respect your date. They're not going to respect your date. They're not going to respect your date. Again, you can't be the face of boxing. You're not even putting on the biggest fights. Is Wilder versus Fury 3 bigger than Canelo versus Quigley? Canelo versus John Ryder even? Hold on. Let's start there. Listen. Let's start there. If Canelo versus Jason Quigley came on September 15th and Wilder Fury 3 came on September 15th, which one would you be watching? Which one is the bigger fight? Because I know a lot of people try to get technical. Which one is the bigger and better fight? Because I don't want people to try to backdoor, hey, I would personally like Canelo because I like what? No. What would be the bigger fight on the night that you would bet money does the better numbers? Wilder Fury 3 with all this Glovegate 2.0 Martin Carefoot bullshit, or Canelo versus Quigley? Come on, bro. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all know the answer to that. But it's not even just Quigley. Canelo Toriano Johnson or Wilder Fury 3. What is a bigger fight if they both took place the same day? My man Cinnamon Savage said Fury Wilder, no question. Okay, last question. If Canelo fights John Ryder, these are actually, I got two more. Canelo versus John Ryder or Wilder Fury 3. What is a bigger fight for boxing? Canelo versus John Ryder, Ryder strong, or Wilder Fury 3? Okay, let me switch gears. I'm going to switch it up on them. They like when I switch it on. Niggas talk shit, I just flip it on ya. Sorry, Lance, I'm just trying to advance my quotes. I ain't making you the butt of my jokes. Nope. I'm on that J shit. Let me advance my quotes. Hold on. I'll switch it up. Danny Garcia, Errol Spence, Canelo, John Ryder. If they happen the same night, what is the more popular, bigger fight, better fight? If Danny Garcia does fight Errol Spence and Canelo Alvarez fights John Ryder, what is the bigger fight? Come on, man. What's the bigger fight? Huh? He said John Ritter from Three's Company. Now you wildin', bro. That's funny as a motherfucker, bro. He said Pale Ryder. Hey, y'all tripping with these Ryder playoff words. Errol Spence versus Garcia. Exactly. So there are so many threats to the throne. Okay, if Canelo, last one. If Canelo Alvarez fights David Lemieux and Gervonta Tank Davis fights against Leo Santa Cruz after the Ivan Redcash sparring that just went viral, What is the bigger fight for the night? If Canelo fights David Lemieux or Tank fights Leo Santa Cruz, what do you think would be the bigger, more anticipated fight? Neither fight can have a crowd, so what do you think would do better viewership if they happen the same exact night? Tank and Leo, exactly. So, and that's with David Lemieux, who we actually know who he is. But imagine Canelo versus Jason Quigley trying to go up against Lil Tank Davis and Leo Santa Cruz. So how you the face of boxing? But if the names that Canelo is being linked to possibly fight, Danny versus Errol is way bigger than that. So is Wilder Fury, and so is Gervonta Tank Davis. You mean to tell me Tank versus Leo Santa Cruz would be less desired than Canelo versus Jason Quigley? So old media, they say it because they're comfortable with it and it's comfort food. But I'm here to tell you, I'm the one that started this. Like I said, Canelo is not the face of boxing, bro. There's no way. You're not putting on the biggest event. How are you the face of boxing? Canelo versus Lemieux. Bro, people didn't even watch David Lemieux's last fight for real. Some people didn't even know he moved to 168. Triple G beat him when he was popping on HBO. HBO ain't even in boxing. How can you make any of these fights an actual thing that people want to see? So you mean to tell me the face of boxing, who hasn't lost technically since 2013, can't get it right and can't get a fight that interests the fans? And Golden Boy's talking about, oh, we're in a pandemic. So Al Heyman's in a pandemic, PBC's in a pandemic, and so far, Fulton versus Angelo Leo, that's a good fight. I'm not saying it's a massive fight in terms of popularity that a lot of people don't know, but I'll talk about that more. But Charlo, Derevyanchenko, Leo, the fights we're hearing, I'm liking the sound of those a lot more than what I'm hearing associated with Canelo's name. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Bro, I got the Holy Ghost tonight. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Stop playing with me, man. It's over for old media. David Lemieux fought a librarian in Quebec last year. I'm done. That man said a librarian. Bro, he got dropped 2 times in that fight, and he dropped his opponent once. Bro, that's my question. If Canelo, like the racist in old media says, and old media, if he's the face of boxing, tell me, how do you just keep this everlasting title, but you're not putting on the biggest events, nowhere even close? If Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko fight, I want to see that way more than any these names that are being linked with Canelo. I think Teofimo versus Loma is an excellent fight if they could get it done. You see what I'm saying? So old media, you look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. You can get mad, you can dislike, but you can't disprove. These Canelo options don't sound good. Oscar De La Hoya is golfing right now, and Ryan Garcia don't have an opponent. Canelo, here's the other thing. Here's a little caveat. Canelo is supposed to fight the Mexican dates, 2nd week of September. That is literally 8 weeks from today. 8 weeks. We don't even know who he's fighting. How can you get the snowball effect going if you're not even giving yourself enough time for superstar Canelo to even promote the fight? Plus, it's probably going to be more difficult, especially if he fights one of these guys from the UK. It might be hard to send a camera crew to the UK or, get somebody that can go into the gym. So how are you going to promote that if he fights John Ryder or if he has to fight David Lemieux? You're not giving yourself much time. David Lemieux's in Canada. John Ryder and Caleb Smith are in the UK. Quigley's in Australia with the Kangaroos and shit. You're giving yourself 8 weeks. That's like the bare minimum for a superstar fighter that they would have for their fight camp on average. You're not even giving yourself time to win and to build up his anticipation. Plus the options don't sound good. Listen, when it's all said and done, is new media over everything. We're going to see who's right. He said the Cinnabons gonna come in here crying. They know it's the truth. I know they do. That's why they do little like stupid shit in secrecy. Oh man, fuck this guy. You guys like this guy? I'm gonna dislike it, you know, and then come in multiple accounts and hit the dislike button. Dislike these nuts. I don't care, bro. Dislike that. Dislike these nuts. Because what I'm saying is absolutely true, and they never have a counter argument to it. Canelo, bro, and they start saying stupid shit. Oh, but Canelo got money though. Yes, he does. You act like he's splitting the money with you. I don't care about another man's money unless they're gonna give me some. I'm talking about the man's boxing career, legacy, and his upcoming fight and what we're hearing. I don't care about his money. He can get $1 billion a second. Doesn't change my world. But as a person who watches boxing and loves it, these aren't the best versus the best. UFC, they doing a good job, bro. The UFC embedded is fire. They went to their own island. You know, their fight didn't get canceled. You know, Usman, they all stayed in the bubble. You know, Masvidal happened. Usman happened. You see what I'm saying? It's over for old media, man. And everything I'm saying is true. And you know Derevyanchenko versus Charlo is a good-ass fight. He almost stopped Triple G or dropped him, or he hurt him for sure. And that's after being hurt and cut. If Charlo stops Derevyanchenko, we got to start talking about pound for pound at that point. Because Derevyanchenko has not given none of the top guys an easy night. The Jacobs fight, I thought Jacobs won, but it was razor thin. It was super close. Triple G, I thought Derevyanchenko did better than Jacobs and Canelo, who I also think beat Triple G. So Derevyanchenko did the best, and he's coming off of that momentum. It's a good fight. It would have been good if Canelo got it, but I like it better for Charlo because it's at Derevyanchenko's competition weight for real. Canelo would have drugged Derevyanchenko to 68 and probably had rehydration clause. At 60, I know he can. I know Derevyanchenko from October, he was able to perform at that weight. His best fights are at that weight. So that's what I would rather see. You see what I'm saying? Canelo's Oscars Golden Boy, what do you expect? I'm a boxing fan, so I expect good fights. And if Golden Boy keeps saying Canelo wants to fight the best, then when is that going to happen? Bro, just look at it. Canelo, look. Canelo, since he's been with DAZN, his first fight was Rocky Fielding. Horrendous. Nobody asked for that. Then he fought Danny Jacobs. That gets a pass. That's a good fight. On paper, it's a good fight. People wanted to see it. It was a unification. I ain't got no beef with that. Then he fought, after failed negotiations and stalling around, he finally fought Kovalev. That fight looked FAF. And now he's talking about Quigley, Toriano Johnson or his team, David Lemieux. Derevyanchenko's out of there because it looks like Charlo's going to get that. So Quigley, Toriano Johnson, David Lemieux, Caleb Smith, or John Ryder. Billy Joe Saunders also took himself out of the race. He withdrew his name. Bro, what? Chris Eubanks versus Canelo, I love it, but he has to fight him. That ain't no done deal. That ain't no shit. If he fights him, I have no problem with that fight. That's a good fight. Chris Eubanks been talking about Canelo greasy anyway, but it's not fighting him. Bro, listen to what I'm about to say. Smash the like button. This man, Errol Spence, flew out of the car, and I mean that in no disrespect. That's what happened, right? He was in a life-altering, life-changing, dramatic, tragic car accident that almost consumed his life. He flew out of a fucking whip, and they are talking about he's about to fight Danny Garcia in his respective division. Bro, Errol is a whole ass savage, bro. He flew out of a fucking whip, and his first fight back, they are saying Danny Garcia, who has lost, But both of his losses are respectable. It's like a Sean Porter type of loss. You see what I'm saying? Sean Porter, you could have argued Danny won that fight. Keith Thurman let off the gas. You can argue that Danny won that fight. Errol is a fucking savage because he's coming off an injury and he says, I'm a shark. Put me in the shark. Man down. Put me in the water with, I'm a shark. Put me, he training right now. But Canelo, old media says the face of boxing, he talking about Quigley, Toriano Johnson, but he's supposed to be the illest out. He not doing dog-like behavior. Quigley, Toriano Johnson, really? And Golden Boy trying to have this sob story about the pandemic. Bro, Errol is a whole ass savage. He fighting top, per his division, Danny Garcia is top 5, top 6, depending on where you put Sean Porter. But in most respectable lists, Danny Garcia would at best be top 6. Because who else is at welterweight? Okay, top of the list, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Pacquiao, Keith Thurman, and then Sean Porter. So, Danny Garcia is right there, and you might even interchange Danny Garcia with one of these names. But at the worst, he's top 6. There's not name somebody else that has proven more than Danny Garcia career-wise that deserves to be in the top 6 of the welterweights but Danny Garcia. If you say that, you a fucking lie. And Mayweather don't count because he ain't fighting. To our knowledge, he's retired, so I can't even use him. So Errol Spence is going after a 2-time champion and a top name, period. Meanwhile, Canelo is at 168, and there's nobody on this fucking planet that would say Jason Quigley or Toriano Johnson is in the top 6 of those guys. You got Caleb Smith, you got Caleb Plant, you got David Benavidez, right? That's already 3. 168, who else they got? Those are the champions. But you still got like Uzcategui and Darrell. You know what I'm saying? Would you put Quigley over Darrell? Come on, bro. You see what I'm saying? So in nobody's list is David Lemieux with one fight where he got knocked down twice in anybody's top 6. And Canelo's not even, he just fought in November. He's not even coming off of no car accident. Yeah, you got Billy Joe Saunders. See, that's what I'm saying. There's no way. So, yeah, you got Billy Joe, you got Darrell, you got Caleb Smith, you got Danny Jacobs who's up there now, you got Caleb Plant, and you got David Benavidez, right? That's 6 right there. There's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no way you could put David Lemieux ahead of any of those people. None of them. There's no way you could put Jason Quigley, who just got knocked out last year, ahead of any of those guys. And this is who Canelo's looking at. Oh, but it's the pandemic. Tough titty. Errol Spence flew out the car and finna fight somebody real. Canelo, great fighter, but look at what they're doing. They stalling him out with these types of fights. And he golfing. Him and Oscar golfing, but they not golfing on the same course because they mad at each other and shit. I'm just telling you what it is, bro. So you can get mad. You can grit your teeth. Do whatever. Ball up your fist. What I'm saying is facts. I'm about to get off. I got to build something. I ordered something. I got to build it, put it together. Tyson Fury, I don't even want to talk about this shit. But anyway, Martin Carefoot, all of a sudden, he don't want to talk and cooperate. Yeah, bro, Tyson Fury got too much fishy shit. That's just what it is. He got way too much going on. So everybody's concerned with his gloves and Glovegate 2.0. Then mysteriously, the photo gallery comes up missing. It comes up missing. By that, I mean, it says access denied and all the pictures are blocked. Now, we ain't heard from Martin Carefoot since March, and he reemerged talking about this is too. He didn't recant anything, so old media is trying to spin it like Tyson Fury is cleared. But from what they're saying, the investigation is still on. It's just like Martin Carefoot is not. He's not being cooperative. So, bro, he got too much shit going on. Get him out of here. Tyson Fury got too much shit. It just everything looked crazy, bro. Martin Carefoot had these shocking allegations, and Frank Warren said it's untrue. Didn't the motherfucker disappear since March, in April, May, June, July, and he come back 4 months later on some different hype. But before, he was like, nah, this, and this happened. Man, stop. Stop. That's my time, people. Smash the like button. We working. The realest out. Let's get to 300 likes. Can we do that before I get off? 300 likes for the Stream King. I know I was a little bit late, but that's why I stayed on a little bit longer than I wanted to. Man, boxing just needs real fights. Let's get the likes to 300. I'm going to end the stream like this. Let's get the likes to 300. Sergey Derevyanchenko versus Jermall Charlo. If that is official, describe the fight in one emoji or one word. You could choose either. Charlo versus Derevyanchenko at 160. Should be a unification, but they robbed my boy Derevyanchenko. Describe that fight, if it gets done, in one emoji or one word. I want to see that before I get off. And let's get to 300 likes. Let's get to 300 likes. All right, Chris, we got fireworks. You got one word to define Charlo Derevyanchenko if that gets done and actually finalized, which is the report. I want to see one word or one emoji. Business Brain said that's flame, firework, crispy, thumbs up. Let's get it. We're almost to 300 likes. Let's go. Keep going. Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Real boxing fans, real recognize real. Sorry I kept you guys late, and, you know, I started late and all that, but I think we had a good show. All right, final question. Canelo versus Jason Quigley. Describe it in one emoji. No words, one emoji. Describe Canelo Alvarez and Jason Quigley in one emoji. And if you ever see anybody doing this little game, the interactive stuff that I do, you know where they got it from. Describe Canelo versus Jason Quigley with one emoji. We switching gears on them. We switching gears. He put a Ray Charles. Hell nah. Describe Canelo Alvarez versus Jason Quigley. I know there's a little bit of lag, so I'm trying to wait. Shark. I don't get it. Describe Canelo Alvarez versus Jason Quigley in one emoji. He put a poop cherry pick. I'm done. Y'all crazy. He put the sleepy. Hey, Leon, you know you wrong. Yeah, if you see anyone copying my emoji game, this is called ego emojis. This is called ego emojis. So if you see anyone copying on their live stream, know they got it from the boy, like they steal everything. Bro, I'm the originator, the Dundada. This man put the cuss word emoji. Hey, y'all out of control, bro. Prince Hakeem out of control. Tao. Felicia Hernandez with the trash can. Clown. Hey, y'all disrespectful. Hey, get them likes up. We stopped at the likes. Y'all crazy. Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you. See, I got the realest platform out because I don't have to front. And I'm just telling you what it is. The fans, here's what they think about you. Get them likes up. That's my time. Boxingego. Great show. I'm so glad. And I'm looking forward to some good fights. Holla at the boy. I got some more heat coming. Keep it locked on the channel. Smash the like button. I'm out. And we out.